This is Kiki coming to you today to send nothing but love, light, and positivity your way. Happy Sunday. So we're in a new month, a Leo season, and a new day of the week. And hope that everything goes well, all of your manifestations, all of your goals. I hope that all of it falls in place as the divine will. I wanted to share with you some things that I've been learning and listening to these past couple of days. And I will say, chosen ones, please watch your back. Please watch your back, because it is a serious spiritual war out here. And when I say war, I mean, you're not just having to watch your back from people with guns or people with knives or people with chemicals to try to, knock you out, or the governmental vaccines. But you have to watch your back from people that walk around with a contaminated, reckless genital area. I have seen the good and the bad and the ugly, and I'm not just talking just to be talking. I want everybody to be safe out there. And it's not just about the chosen ones, but it's hard to talk to the normal people, or I wouldn't say the normal. We'll say the people that's not awake, the people that still sleep and following along with the program behaviors of the powers that be, or the European ancient ways. And when I'm trying to pour knowledge out of love into someone, some people become defensive. It's almost like when you're trying to tell someone how to be positive and do well, do good, have good morals, they become defensive and they try to attack you and try to figure out your weaknesses so you won't give out positive advice. It's almost like when you're talking to a defensive person, it's truly a liability. It's truly a liability, because it's like you are risking your life, pouring out your good God-given energy into someone that really refuse to grow, and they will either try to come at you, attack you, and drain your energy. That's what we call energy vampires. Or they will go and smear your name, or try to make your life harder than it has to be. So just be mindful, because I know chosen ones, we are very loving people. We try to give people the benefit of the doubt, and sometimes it can cloud our judgment. It can cause our intuition to be left hanging when we know that is one of our superpowers. So when you are really trying to engage with someone, because yes, even though we have a lot of requirements, we still want to be loved. We still want to have good, like-minded people, a good companion in our life. And we don't want to have to struggle with trying to investigate the people that we care about. So these are some things that I ran across throughout the time that I've been on this earth, around other people that have shown interest in me, and I have shown interest in them. And this is what I've learned. Okay, I've learned that solitude is safe. Solitude is safe. But I'm not saying that you have to be a hermit or be so blocked off to where you're kind of just not tapped into reality. Like, you don't want to be one of those, people that live off grid in the woods, and they're now having a talk with the squirrels and talking to, the deers, and then don't know how to have a good conversation with a human being. You just don't want to go that far. So, but when when you need to take a time out, and I think I put a video up about when you need to take a time out, check it out, because it can help you kind of balance out and know, okay, when it's time to take a time out from people in certain circumstances. When you decide to get with a partner, these are some things that you need to be on the lookout for. Insecurities. When somebody is insecure, that is a childhood trauma that developed in them. And that's because they were either put in a situation as a child to either compete against siblings, or they were pushed away, neglected, abandoned, or their emotions wasn't supported. See, a lot of parents think that just because they provide shelter, or they provide food, or they make sure that their child look clean and decent, that's all it is when it comes to parenting. But nurturing and helping the child develop confidence and autonomy is a key important thing to do for that child to grow up to be a balanced human being in our society. But a lot of parents, they don't do that because a lot of them either single and they have to focus more on work, or they are dating in an unhealthy way, bringing unhealthy people, toxic people into the lives, into their home, and then now it's affecting the child. So insecurities is a main thing you need to look out for. That was one of my weaknesses, but now that I have developed a different type of relationship with my spirit guides, my spirit team, the divine, I am now healing from that, and I appreciate I appreciate my good and my bad, my weaknesses and my strength. And no one can come along and speak a spell to try to get me to look at myself differently. And if they want to call me a whore, I'll just say, yeah, I was the best, nice, smartest looking one ever. And I am still attractive. And I am still getting the bag. And I am still blessed and protected. See, when you are speaking affirmations like that to yourself, nothing nobody can say and do can tear down that barrier. Okay, look for someone. If someone is jealous, you'll catch it in the words that they're saying. They'll try to talk you out of your God-given gift. If you have a gift in whatever, it can be dancing, it can be singing, it can be speaking, it can be doing hair, anything. If somebody is trying to interrupt that gift, or they're trying to make it seem like it's not good enough, or they are trying to hate on your gift, that's a sign of jealousy. That's the sign of you cannot work with that person. You cannot do business with that person. You cannot trust that person with your life. You cannot trust that person with your money. You cannot trust that person with any advice. You cannot, because jealousy is I feel like it's a demonic spirit that tries to tear you down so you cannot reach your God-given highest power, so you can't spread the good gift around so other people can be blessed by it. That's along with character flaws. If you're with somebody and they're pretending to be your friend one day, and then behind your back they laughing and talking about you or plotting on you, or if you're dating someone, a partner, and they are saying, oh yeah, we're exclusive, but then they're doing single status behavior, they're acting in a single status like behavior, and you're trying to figure out, okay, well, you're not calling me, we're not going on dates, you're not pouring into me, you're not focusing on me, you're always looking at BBLs, you're an attention whore online, you're always liking this ass, this bitch, this person, that, this and that. So that is another sign that is not healthy for your growth as a chosen one. When somebody is feeling inadequate, that's a part of jealousy. Because see, when somebody is looking in the mirror and they don't like what they see, they don't know, they don't have the knowledge to heal or to change demonic ways, then they feel inadequate. And then they start looking at your blessings, and then they want to plot and try to take what you have because they're too lazy to do the work. Okay? Or they'll try to say indirect things to you when they know they hating on you, or they'll try to do subliminal things to make it seem like, oh, I ain't trying to compete with you. Oh, I ain't even trying to have nothing against you. But in the back of their mind, they have something against you because you ain't go through the fucked up shit they went through. And now they have a reason to, hate on you because you decided to go a different route in life and they decided to stay stuck. All right. What else? They're always chasing materialism. See, I believe in, you reap what you sow. So if you put out the work, if you put out good energy, good deeds, it will come back to you. But see, if you are dealing with somebody that's all they know, they don't care about having a positive connections with others, or they're very selfish and they're stingy, or they're holding grudges, or they're constantly working and just want to get what they want out of you. Just for an example, I've been in situations with somebody I love very dearly, and they wanted to make sure that money was in place because they grew up in poverty and they had a severe lack mindset. So they went out their way to attract me into their life, and they wanted to be with me because that's what they were. It was more like they made the effort, they put in the legwork to make it known that they wanted me. So I said, okay, all right, let's see what you're about. Let's see what we can do. Let's see if we can match energies. Let's see how we can benefit from each other. But it's like they will work all day long from 7 to almost 10 o'clock at night, and then they don't want to, do anything romantic. They don't want to go out on dates. They don't want to go on vacations. They don't want to give you anything that's too much of their time. But when they're stressed, because they've been working all day long, then when they're ready to fuck, they want you to be ready to fuck. So it's like they don't try to put into any type of effort to stimulate your mind, but when they're stressed out, they want to trauma dump all the stress on their job onto you so you can be their job counselor. But then when it's time to get paid, they won't even give you a couple of dollars to go get your toes done. But then they criticize everything you do, and when they want to fuck and they're stressed out, they want you to be available. So be mindful of people like that. Also be mindful of people that try to put on a facade where they flexing. That's kind of what got me in my trap, because I was looking at this particular guy as, oh, okay, he have great potential. He's working towards this goal, and I think I can see him making it, and I'm going to be there, and I'm going to support him emotionally. I'm going to support him however I can to see him reach that goal, and then maybe we both can reap the benefit. No, when they're flexing and they put on this facade, they are preparing for other people's attention. They want validation from other people. They just want you to stay in place just in case they get turned down out there trying to get validation. Kind of like something that I kind of went through where, all right, I didn't want to be put in no third party, even if it's just somebody flirting online or paying for porn stars online or live stuff online. That to me, that's still a third party. I don't want to be put in no situation like that. And so when money's short and they can't afford to pay for that person online, or they can't get the enough fulfillment from that person online, then now they coming and turning to me, looking for me to fill that void. See, that's kind of like, it makes me feel like a sex doll when you can just pick it up and put it down anytime you want. You don't have to do anything special for it. Just pick it up, put it down, and make sure it stay inflated enough to benefit you. See, I can't. So people would like to flex and flaunt and don't have it like that. And then if they can't go out there and get it, then they try to get it from you. Because they know that you're considerate, you're generous. See, I told you, chosen ones, we try to live in the light. We try to be positive. We try to be supportive. And people will drain and take advantage of that. They will also try to make you feel guilty if you recognize and catch on to their manipulative ways, or they have like some type of bum energy and you trying to point it out, and you're like, well, what the fuck wrong with you? Why you treating me like this? Why you leaving me hanging? Why you acting like everybody else out there more attractive than me? Or why you acting like this and that? Why you sometime in 1 minute you want to hug me, the next minute you trying to choke me out? Like, what's going on with that? And see, when you point that out, then they start to get defensive, right? And then they try to really blow up to make you feel guilty for pointing out their bullshit. Or they'll try to smear your name with family members, or they'll try to go out there and talk to friends and make it seem like you're the worst person in the world. But yet they took their ass. Let me calm down, get my words right. They took out their time to come and attract your attention and pull you into their life, thinking that they were going to control you and treat you any kind of way and get away with it like they did with the other women. And then, or they're thinking that, okay, you'll be submissive and quiet and then let them get away with whatever. But they don't like that. So then they start to crash out, or they start to be some type of, what's another word for crash out? Have adult temper tantrums, and they become volatile, and they do all types of things just so you can say, okay, I'm not going to point out your negative flaws anymore. I'm going to be quiet, and I'm going to be obedient, and I'm going to stop overthinking when I know my intuition is showing the facts of what you're doing. I see it. So be careful with that, especially when they become bullies and stuff like that. And, even if this person really, really, y'all have hot, steamy sex, you still got to be careful. You still got to be mindful, especially of the energy that is being exchanged between you and that person, because after a while you'll be picking up negative ways that you never thought you would pick up. See, when you're dealing with somebody that have insecurities, that's hypersexual or anything in that area, they will be to the point where they can't get enough from you, so they'll get it from other people. And if they can't get satisfied with the opposite sex, then they'll fall into some type of demonic succubus type of energy, or Jezebel type of energy, where now they're getting turned on with animals fucking, or wanting to fuck an animal, or they'll get turned on by a transgender, or they'll get turned on by the same sex or something like that. So I'm not saying people don't have a choice. This is kind of how I see it, because I know this is a sensitive topic and people be so quick to be like, oh, is she trying to say something defensive or degrading? So let me let you know. Listen, I don't have anything against people of same sex. I have a problem with DLs that are going out there messing with people in an unprotected way and then coming back affecting their partner with whatever they went out there and contracted. I got a problem with that. you need to live in your truth. If that's what you're trying to be, don't be ashamed. Don't walk around trying to act like you're trying to condemn everybody else or break a woman down because you really are feeling the men. Don't do that. That's when I run my damn mouth. And then on top of that, it's like, I feel like there's a difference between a person that's born in maybe a woman's body, but they have more masculine energy, or they feel like they should be a male. That's a different case. But when a person have been molested or raped or funded on by maybe an uncle or a cousin, then that's a problem, because now that person is unhealed and they are thinking that it's okay to continue on with the same attitude or the same behavior. And they'll do very dangerous, unhealthy things. Okay, like I said, you just don't want to be with somebody that will be quick to put their dick in anything or their pussy on anything. There are people that will got tired of fucking everybody in the neighborhood, and then they turn around and start messing around with the little kids in the family, or they start fucking on their cousins or their aunties. Engaging in incest. So all I'm saying is, chosen ones, it's a spiritual warfare out there. That's what I said. It ain't just a knife. It is not just a gun of a stranger. It's not just a female hating on you. It can be people that you fall in love with and you trust. And another thing I want to point out that I'm just learning about, a new STD that was found or spreading around, is called TMV7. Now, I know there was another type of STD going around where it was like a whole lot of STDs in one, but I don't know what that is called. But for now, I just know there's a new one called TMV7. So if you are dealing with somebody that's hypersexual, and you're not, you are still risking yourself in getting something like this. And I was told it's more like a skin on skin contact type of virus, but it's still a sexual transmitted virus. So even if you put a condom on, if he got it on his thigh or somewhere over his pubic hair, or rather she got it on her thigh, on her pubic hair, or maybe on the side of her mouth, that can be transmitted, and it doesn't just stay in one spot. It spreads all over the body. So you can't even sit up there and lie and say, oh, I fell into some ringworm. It's like a ringworm, but no, it's a severe STD. And so you just got to be careful with that. But I'm going to leave it here, and I'll be back with some more knowledge and some more information. And that's what I'm saying. When I'm spreading positivity and I'm trying to bring awareness, I am not, and I know Most High and my divine is not going to allow anybody to get in the way and stop me from doing my job. So if you don't like what I'm saying, skip my channel, ignore my words, and keep going out there and enjoying your spiritual party, your demonic spiritual party, because that's what's going on when you're trying to compete, or want to be aggressive, or want to send threats, or want to try to hide your demonic ways but point out somebody else's. Oh, trust and believe, it's going to catch up with you eventually. All right. So with love and peace, take care.